You mentioned about the new signings that were coming in and more of Benitez signings from Mascherano. Start of the next season, 2 words for you. Fernando Torres.
Yes.
I mean, what? And I think as well, also a player that lots of supporters of other teams just really loved as a player because he was magnificent.
He was outrageous.
That's a better word, actually. Describes more what some of the goals he scored.
Just ridiculous. But the very definition of a confidence player. Because as soon as his confidence went, his whole game went. He needed that confidence to hit it first time on the turn. I think, Gerrard playing almost as a second striker just behind him was probably Benitez's biggest stamp as a coach. What the partnership he got out of those two. The assists and goals they scored. And Liverpool fans absolutely adored that lad, Fernando Torres. And obviously I don't want to skip ahead too much, but when he handed that transfer request in and went to Chelsea, it broke Liverpool hearts. It destroyed people. It really, really did. Because it felt like he was a Scouser. His armband, You'll Never Walk Alone, when he was playing for Atletico Madrid, and he comes in, he's best mates with Steven Gerrard. He's scoring from the start. He scores on his home debut against Chelsea.
That was against Chelsea, wasn't it? Yeah.
In a big, what is now a big rivalry. And Liverpool really took him in, and he felt like one of ours, and it felt like he'd never, ever, ever leave us for anyone but to go back to Atletico Madrid at the end of his career. And to leave us for Chelsea was devastating.
I think if he'd maintained that form from his first season for the rest of his career, we'd be speaking about him alongside Henry, one of the very best. The only fact that we're not is that he left and he didn't carry it on. But what a play!
Over that period of time,
I think what happened with Torres, I might be wrong here, but I think what happened with Torres was he was phenomenal, right? He was adored by Liverpool fans, like you said, Adam, right? But he then picked up all these injuries, and these injuries started to build.
Hamstring on it.
And as these injuries built, his form dropped. And like you say, he was a confidence player, so when his form dropped, it disappeared. I think what happened, and I might be wrong here, but my thing is, I think he got desperate. I actually think he thought, I need to change because I can't get any form back here. I'm struggling with injuries. I can't score goals. I think it really got to him to a certain extent. I might be wrong, but it got to him when he went, I need to do something different because at the moment I'm drowning, which he was, even his form.
I think it was partly that, maybe, but I think a big part of his decision to leave was the lack of investment in the team.
Possibly.
I think he was looking around him going, apart from me and Steven, who are the truly world-class players here, and we've had a couple of good shots at the league now, and it's not quite happened, and our best chance is probably gone with this current squad. So what we need is investment and new players to come in, and we need to sign David Villa or David Silva or one of the lads from Valencia. That's who we were linked with for a long time, and I remember him speaking publicly, going, "Go and fucking sign one of these players now because I need them at this team, and then we'll win things." And it just never happened.
Yeah.
And I think the desperation wasn't just for his own form. I think it was he wanted to end his career with a league medal, and he sort of sold his soul to the devil to do that.